Well, we just got up to the Connecticut shoreline here. Almost as soon as we got in Connecticut, we see birds.
It's amazing, Andy. Look at the life in this area.
We've got a lot of birds up. Some spots right behind us here, they're starting to touch down to the water. A couple of splashes under them. Let's turn around and see if we can get back on top of those.
All right. Well, Andy, I just marked a few fish. We're setting up on them now. I got one jig going down. Just put the boat in reverse, even out the drift. Let's see if we can hook some up here, bud.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, as my jig is sinking, one of the things I'm trying to do is keep tight to my line a little bit, and that way I can actually feel them bang it on the way down.
You know, that's very important what you just said, Eddie. You want to stay in contact with your jig. You want to feel that jig on the way down. Oh, I'm marking them right on the bottom now. Real thick. Come on, we should hook one up here. And you keep an eye on that machine, and you just, you look at what depth they are, Eddie?
And every now and then you might want to pitch away from the boat a bit and work the jig back to you and just take your slack out.
This don't look like standard jigging, what we're doing right now. But, what we're actually doing is sweeping our jig up, and on the way down, we're feeling it on the fall.
I'm in. Yeah, oh. And the bluefish numbers drop as the water starts getting cooler, and it's almost all bass like it is today.
Yep, I mean, you'll see 1 or 2 bluefish now, occasionally, but for the most part, you're right. It is probably, I would say, 90% bass. I got a nice double here.
Yeah, and for most anglers, there are a lot of opportunities to do this, even if they've already got their boats out of the water. We got a lot of charter guys. You and I, we work out of Port Washington, but we've got Huntington, Connecticut, City Island, Glen Cove. A lot of trips out here that can make it to these fish.
Yeah, like anything else, you pick your days, keep an eye on the weather. And, you're always going to get some beautiful conditions this time of season. You just got to take advantage of it.
You're absolutely right.
And, Andy, that machine is absolutely, positively just polluted with fish right now.
When you see the machine loaded up halfway down, we're in, what are we in there, Rich? We're in 40 feet of water. 20 feet down is where the fish begin.
This is going to be just up and
you
down.
Can't even get a jig to the bottom right now.
That one feel a little better. It looks like you have.
Yeah,
that looks a little better. I got a little guy.
Something grabbed my big old flat diamond jig, and it is working it.
I would love to know how many bass are actually under this boat right now.
Well, you know what? If this is one fish, I might be winning the pool.
Remember, I had that bluefish.
Oh, no, it's a nice double, though.
There you go.
They're a bit thick down there. A lot of people might be tempted to remove the teaser, and because there's so many fish down here, but I'm not a big fan of that.
Oh, boy.
Because you know what? A lot of times you're going to get your biggest and your best fish on the teaser.